Let's talk about the USC Key Personnel section. This is where you'll need to enter all identified USC principal investigators, co-principal investigators, and key persons. And the way to do this is actually pretty simple. I'm going to start by entering the person's name. So in our example, I'm going to put Francis Faculty. I'm then going to select a role for Francis Faculty, and in this case, Francis Faculty is going to be our principal investigator. Now in the association dropdown, you'll see the association that is tied to this person, and you'll select it from the dropdown. So in instances where a PI maybe has a dual appointment, you would see all of the units to which that person is connected, and you would need to select the one that is appropriate for this proposal. So in my case, Francis Faculty is in the unit biology, so I'm going to go ahead and click that. And next, let's talk about credit. Now, if you're watching this video early on in the implementation of Cayuse SP, this credit field will still likely be there on the proposal record. This field is, at least at the time of this video, in the process of being completely removed from the system, and it serves no use or function in terms of proposal routing. It should not be used, for example, as a system field for maybe capturing effort or anything like that. It's simply a field that's going to be removed at some point in the future, but for now, Cayuse SP requires that between all of the USC key personnel, these simply add up to 100. So the easiest approach to this credit field is just to enter 100% for the PI. It's the easiest way to get around this field, and again, it serves no process function, so it's not going to matter how this percentage is allocated amongst PIs or co-PIs as a means of proposal review. So I'm simply going to enter 100% for our PI, Francis Faculty, in order to move on. Now you'll notice here at the bottom of the page, two checkboxes used to identify whether the proposal involves multiple USC schools or multiple principal investigators. That means a PI, co-PI, or multi-PI. And these identifiers are new. If either are selected, a new proposal section called Multi-School PI Project Breakdown shows up on the left, and this section will need to be completed if either of these two fields are checked. So I'm going to go ahead and uncheck this. And then notice here at the bottom, we want to answer if the association that's identified above for the principal investigator is the same cost center that's responsible for the administration of the project if it gets awarded. So cost center is basically a new workday term for the unit responsible for the administration of the project when awarded. So what we're asking for here is if these are the same. That is the unit associated with the PI, biology, the same unit responsible for the administration of the project when awarded? If yes, you're good to go. If not, then you'll be prompted to actually enter a different PI cost center here from the dropdown. So for example, maybe it's biomedical engineering, right? So I would select that here. And that's it. That's the USC Key Personnel section.